All right, here's how to open up the camper. What I did was I walked up the hill behind here and I flipped the switch on the power box, the green power box, to turn on the main power and then flip the fuse up. So main power over, fuse up, that turns on the power. Everything's plugged in, ready to go. So power is on there, and then you open this and you dig right down in here and there's the keys. And always close this up because mice get in there. So I've got the keys, and then over here is the gas, and I turn on the gas. Right now this right tank is empty, but over here you just turn it on, and there's a regulator right here, and that you flip over to one side to turn on the appropriate side of gas. So I just turned on this one. It's already flipped to the appropriate side, so that's good to go. So we got the gas on. Oh, here's the battery. This automatically charges while the power is on. So you should be good. I only lock this one because it's kind of hard to open that one. So one of these keys works and one doesn't. That was the one that didn't. So as soon as I open the camper, well, maybe that's the one that does. Yeah. As soon as I open the camper, I put the keys right back because I don't want to lose the keys. Ever, ever. Only set of keys. Okay. And then when I come in the camper, I always take my shoes off on this rug. Okay. And then up here, it's been winterized, so we don't ever turn any of this on. That does not go on. This is the power. Turn the power on the inside. That's how you turn it on the inside. These are the lights for the outside. So you can always turn those on if you want. But that's the big one that you use here. You only use these slide out things when you're bringing the slides in. So right here, don't ever touch or turn on any water heater stuff or anything, because then it could burn the element up and then we don't have any hot water ever. So there's a special process for that. So once you're in here, then what I do right away is I shut the fridge because it takes a little while to warm up. And you press the button here to on. Press in is on. And then out is gas. And because we have power, I don't need to waste gas. So I push in for gas, in for power. And you can see the little light here comes on. That's auto, so that means we're good. If it's check, that means it's not working. So you gotta turn it off and try restarting it, or call me if you have troubles there, but it should be fine. And then to start the oven, all I do is turn this to pilot, and you have to push it in while you do that, and then you take the long, in this drawer is usually the long thing for lighting. So it'll probably be there. And you go underneath and there's a pilot down under there where you can kind of light it. And always take the pans out. And for the top here, to light the top, you just twirl the spark and while you're pushing in and turning. So that's how you do it for that. You don't ever want to run the microwave and the air conditioning or heat at the same time. It might trip the power. The heat runs off gas, so you have to have the gas on. Over here is for heat, and you flip it to heat, and then it'll start warming up right away. Set your temp. So we should be good. We got the gas on. Everything's good there. Otherwise, it's winterized, so nothing can go down the drains at all. No water down drains, no toilet. You always use the outhouse. So always, always. So everything good there. And don't ever open the ceiling vents there. There should be no need. It's just one more area that could be forgotten to close up. So, and then the radio. This all works dandy, usually. Oh, that's the power. There's the power, yeah. And then you just, if you want to watch movies, you just stick a DVD in there. There's a remote here. You can turn it on. This thing twirls around. Everything good there. To bring the slide outs in, a lot of times the slide outs, okay, when we go in, the only reason we'll go in with the slide outs is at the end of the year in winter. So I'll show you quickly what goes on with slide outs and in. So let's say you put it in and it's just not wanting to go in. You'll know right away. So what you do is you take a ratchet, of which should be up here, and you'll twirl. There's a little thing that right here that you have to twirl a half a turn. You just turn it a half a turn, then you go back up and push slide in, and then it'll come in. And it's just an adjustment that happens most every time. And you bring it in only until it comes all the way in, and you'll know when it's all the way in because it will raise up. All of a sudden you'll see the thing coming in, and then it'll raise up, and then when it goes, that means you've gone far enough. And if you do that, that's why, if it goes that means you need to twirl the thing again when you, so yeah, so that's that. There's one of those twirly things for that slide out, and then there's another one down here for this slide out somewhere right there. So that's what you need to do to open it up, and then you do reverse process to close it up. So thank you, bye.